We're trying it again. See if it's any better this time. Said it was cutting in and out a while ago. Felicia, there you are. Yeah, I came back, but they said it kept cutting in and out. I read Steve's comment about the check engine light, and that is the exact thing that I warned you all about on these modern day trainers. They need trained. They ain't got a clue. But yeah, you try to talk to them, and they're the kind that tell old people like me that we ain't got a clue. You know, they was talking about doing a deal where they had some old parts like me get on with some kind of special education. What up, Scott? And we would go out and test the trainers and try to train the trainers. I've never heard no more about that, unfortunately. And that's a crying shame. Huh. Well, what does he know? He's a rookie. She don't want to hear that he was a mechanic. Well, and that's why I've told you, dear, is that if you get out there and you got one that's dumber than dirt, don't be afraid to tell your people that, oh no, this ain't working for me. I'm trying to get this adjusted. Maybe there. Yes, Scott, you do. And he has a permanent trainer riding around with him. Only have permanent trainers usually napping. Can't get a lick of work out of him. Unless you got a biscuit. You got a sausage biscuit, you might get a little work out of him. I hear you, Steve. It's the kind that you don't need fingernails for. You chew them off. That's why I ain't got no teeth. 'Cause I've had some of them students like that. He's failing miserably. Now you say that like that's a surprise, Scott. The way these people overload their little utility trailers blow me away. They buy a small, cheapest utility trailer they can, and then they put as much weight on it as they can, and then complain when they break an axle or blow tires. Whether they realize it or not, there is a weight limit to them. Oh, me, oh my. Oh, he might get two chicken nuggets out of you. If he found the right place. I have discovered the way I hold my phone is putting corns on my fingers. Calluses, whatever you want to call them. And I keep trying to retrain myself to hold the phone a different way. So anything y'all want to talk about, don't leave it all on me. Oh, yeah. I'll be watching the debate tonight for what it's worth. I hear you, Steve. What up, Bulldog? Heading east on the PA Turnpike. Arthur, howdy. That's what I'm coming up with, Scott. It's a lost cause. And where are you at now? Was it an automatic or what was it? 10 speed? 8 speed? 13, 18, 15? You're in Kansas. You still with that same company? Does Kansas still have that one tree they keep moving around? 12 speed automatic. Did she train you about, or teach you about how to make it pull better on them hills? Trust me and Scott drove quite a few of them automatics the last few years. Well, that's the bad side, is it's a Freightliner. Well, you got to learn to listen to that engine and watch them RPMs. If you wait on that automatic to automatically downshift, you're going to lose your momentum you got going. So you have to train yourself to hear that motor. That truck could talk to you, just like dancing. The music talks to you, tells you when to step. That motor and transmission will do the same thing. So if you're listening to it, it'll tell you when to downstep. And there should be a button over there on that selector that allows you to, if you pop it one time, it will downshift. And if you will downshift so that when it changes into that lower gear, it's at a higher RPM, it will pull them hills a lot better. But if you're just chugging along and listening to letting the truck do its own thing, it's going to be slow going up them hills. DW, what's up with you? Nope, I sure have not. Grandma would be very upset if I dated any kind of woman. That old woman's kind of jealous. Actually, Scott, I liked my 18 speed. Now, I wasn't as crazy about the last one. And that's because I had such light loads. I was hauling boats with it. And you didn't need them bottom gears. But I love an old 18 speed. You just got to master it. Did she show you when and how to downshift it on the mountain is the question there. Not that she just showed you where the button was. Because a lot of them are afraid to shift. It was the same thing when they had a stick. So many of them was afraid to downshift because they was afraid that they would miss it, then have to stop and start all over. Which I ain't gonna lie, I had to do that once or twice back in the day. If you do it a few times and you miss it, you learn how to skip 2 or 3. Ain't that right, Scott? And a lot of them automatics also have a special place for you to put it where you can run in the manual. Then you have to shift them on. And you still don't have to worry about it. That computer's not going to let you mess that motor up, that motor and transmission. Even if you're in your automatic and you try to downshift too early, it's just going to laugh at you and say, no. Just like if you try to upshift too early, it's going to laugh at you. You have a certain window there that you have to hit it in. And that's the key to it all, is learning that window. They'll only run you ragged if you let them, Scott. You know that. I've caught a couple companies around here, starting to look around a little bit. Is that Mack Anthem? Is that the new ones? I haven't drove any of the new Macs. Last Mac I drove would have been probably a 98 type deal. Maybe a 2000 at the best. It was before Mac got bought out by, who is that? Ford, I think, bought them out. 3,800 miles in 6 days? That ain't bad for a rookie. I thought you said he was running you ragged. I mean, you are running team, right? You got old Killer a log book, right? I'll never forget the first time I ever drove a Super 10. That was an experience and a half. But I got her figured out one night. Just bought your first rig. Well, good deal. Extended hood, I assume you meant there. Oh, man. I tell you what, you need to get a new partner. Well, congratulations on your first rig. How long you been driving? You get your own authorities, or you leased on with a company? Did you really buy it, or is it a lease purchase? Give us little details on you. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. It might be more in a second. All right, there we go. What up, JJ? All right, Felicia. I had to get my cushion from my chair. Ready to get out of there. I hear you. No, I'm in Georgia. I'm doing fine, JJ. How are you doing, man? They are weird. You be careful, DW. Just sitting out here chilling out. Been watching squirrels play out here. All these nuts falling. They ain't been out much lately. Not around up here. Me and Grandma did a little more playing in the dirt yesterday or day after. That's what he was saying. Biden supporters are weird. I didn't argue with him. I think he meant those that are out in the streets being crazy. Some of them online ain't too damn good. Now don't tell me you got your feelings hurt, JJ. I need to get out here and mow this grass again is what I need to do. Get the old leaf blower out. I've been blowing off mine in Grandma's setting area. But I ain't gonna do the whole yard. Now you know that the orange man has never hurt nobody's feelings. He ain't never called nobody no names. Oh, she's in there napping right now. She ain't been having her headaches near as bad. She had a little rash of headaches every day. Wake up with them. And she's actually cooking dinner tonight. I don't have to cook tonight. I like that idea. I do. And tomorrow night and Saturday night, Little Joe gets to cook. So I got like 3 evenings off away from that stove. No, she ain't going to no doctor. Grandma's old school. She don't want to go to the doctor unless she thinks she's going to die. Hi, little lizard. You better hurry before a bird sees you. Well, we got a few more things to transplant. I don't know when we're going to do that. Y'all quit chatting on me now. I can go in there and watch Life Below Zero. That's what was on when I left. Chatting me up, boys and girls. Chatting me up. Well, dadgum. Alright, y'all ain't too chatty, and I didn't have a whole lot to say my own self. I just came on to chat. Y'all remember, good Lord love you. So do I. We'll try it again another time. Bye.